Today, I accidentally joined one of the highest pop official vanilla servers in Rust. What was meant to be a chill solo wipe quickly turned into a war with a clan. And as any solo player knows, it was only a matter of time.
Dude, they don't know, bro. They don't know.
Well, let's rewind to the beginning.
Let's freaking go. Let's freaking move.
I didn't know it yet, but this would be one of my most insane starts in official vanilla Rust.
Oh my goodness. That's an insane pull! What? There's no way. Dude, that might be the most insane pull off early wipe of all time. Now I just gotta get to outpost without dying, bro. That's insane, dude. They're all running from me. They're all running from me, man. They all want to get to outpost so bad. Oh my god.
Oh, come on, bro. Like, you're such a bitch ass, bro.
Dude, this is so cool, dude. I could just kill everybody. Oh my gosh, dude, this is insane. Dude, I'm farming everybody. Oh my goodness. Dude. Hit a horse? Yes, sir. Oh, I'm going straight to build spot. Oh, you, sir? You're dying, boy. Oh my. Oh my goodness, he's loaded. He's loaded. Dude. Chainsaw? Dude! There's just no... Okay, I'm gonna get away from power plant because that's gonna get me killed real fast. But wow. Just get a wood base down because, you know.
I had settled on a spot next to trade yard, and with the chainsaw, I was able to get a base down extremely fast.
Wood tea? Yes, sir, bro. Okay. Well, we're doing it.
After I got my base down, I went outside of my area to look for components. I had already gotten a base down and a decent gear set, so next on the list was a workbench.
way. Oh my goodness, man. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. I'm farming my area, bro.
While my area was calm, I spent some time farming up and expanding. The base I was building was a bunkered base that was meant to have a unique feature with turrets on top that would kill anybody that came nearby the base. So at some point, I was going to need an auto turret. But not wanting to waste the ore tea, I went out and farmed some more wood. With furnaces up, I was concerned with getting metal so that I could put metal doors on my base to avoid an early game raid. My area was also filled with berries, which I could grab and make ore teas with later, which as a solo, it's a huge boost to progression.
Yes, sir, dude. Hey, whoa, watch out. You ain't coming from me, boys.
Now with the workbench finally crafted, I was able to make basic tier 1 gear. But I knew that it wasn't long before the other groups caught up to my progression.
Oh, they're farming my area. Oh no, man.
I wanted to find where these players lived because I knew that they were going to be a problem. After a bit of searching, I found this base up the hill.
Wow, I have a group up the hill. I'm talking a group. Like, these guys are huge.
With this group in my area, I invested some of my resources into crafting a revolver, so that hopefully I could keep the edge on them for just a little bit longer. I heard them controlling my area. They were killing players outside my base and farming the road. So I decided to farm up another base in a forest nearby so that I could safely farm resources while they were progressing in my area. Base would double as a base that I could farm at for wood and stone, but I also wanted to set up a honey and maybe a cloth farm here later.
Try to kill me.
this point though, I wanted something a little bit better than a metal pickaxe to farm with, so I went over to my vendor and bought a jackhammer. With the jackhammer, I decided it was finally time to get some teas going. This was my run-in with Lion, and he was just one of 10 players of the group that was above my area. I would see him the most as he was the main PvPer of the group. As night fell, I was just looking for some scrap at Radtown.
That's good, man. Dude, there's no way. Oh my gosh.
After this insane play, I took this P2 that I just gotten and researched it. The remaining scrap, I would try to make a tier 2 workbench. This meant that I had now upgraded to tier 2 weapons. I had to craft a P2 and go out to a fight that I had heard break out nearby.
Oh my gosh, there's so many, man. No. They're all Chinese.
After this event, where I was overwhelmed, I crafted another P2 and headed out again.
No way, I can't wall. I clicked it.
This was another member of the Lions group. Every time I had fought in my forest, every single one of them would come over to try and counter. But I could tell they were not that great players, because every single time I would fight them, I would kill a couple before they would all come over. Till now, this group really hadn't done anything that made me hate them. But when I spawned in off my bag, I found something that pissed me off.
No way. Why, bro? Yo, what happened to the hill, my boys? Why y'all moving in over here, bro? What is this, bro? What is this, man? Ay, 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 man. Ay, ay, ay.
But this wasn't even the worst of it. Turns out they had just finished a raid and were running back to their base.
You pay your taxes? Hey.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa,
Did you
whoa.
pay your
Calm
taxes
down.
or no?
Calm down. Hey,
Pay me
what's...
the sulfur tax, bro. We're trying to boom bases. We don't want to raid you. You're
Damn,
solo.
but like,
Come on.
how's that gonna stop me from getting? Because if I give you sulfur,
charcoal?
then
How about charcoal? We won't raid you.
How about we won't raid you for 5k charcoal?
I mean, I don't even know if I have that much of
You're
a base, but I'll check. But you know, how can I know you guys won't raid me?
How about all your charcoal and 1,000 silver?
How do I know you're not gonna raid me with it though? You know, you feel me?
I won't.
I mean, you're solo. We really don't want to raid you, bro.
I'll be right back, man.
We're just trying to raid other people. Like,
We're down to be friendly with you, brother. Just team chill. You're solo.
yeah.
This does
No
not
reason
feel
to raid us,
good,
bro.
dude.
Unless he's being a dick, but you're kind of avoiding us to not door camping, so.
I'm trying not to door camp because I know that get me instantly raided. You feel me? So.
Can you come out? I want to see your name.
Yeah, hold up. Give me a sec. I did you one better. I got you 6k, 6k, or maybe even close to 7, but decent amount of charcoal here. Feel me?
Okay, I like you now.
Dude, I'm not sucking up to these guys though. I'm gonna steal their shit. I'm gonna make them know it's me.
Let's get a couple things straight here. I knew they were still planning to raid me, and the only reason they hadn't is because I just simply wasn't worth it. I had upgraded my base and added so many doors that they knew they wouldn't profit off me. The reason I gave them the sulfur and charcoal was because I wanted to delay them a little bit longer. Oh, and they kept killing me, so it's not like their, we're gonna be friendly thing was working. I knew they were gonna keep me around until they felt like getting rid of me, or if I just pissed them off enough. So I decided to spend some time expanding the main base, but I knew no matter how much I expanded, that this was still gonna get raided. This base was as good as gone, so I came up with another plan. I would spend time over at the farm base, farming up an entire new base. Before I started building up the new base, I headed over to Radtown to recycle. But that's when the first domino would fall. I had killed them here, which would put me on their radar. They'd only lost low-level gear sets, so I doubted they would be that upset about it. But after this incident, I started putting up the new base. It was far enough from the main base that I doubted that these players would ever find it. I spent so much time building this thing that eventually it became bigger than my main base. And that's what it would have to be because I knew it was only a matter of time before I got raided. With the second floor finished, I decided that this was strong enough for now. I headed back to my main base when I ran into one of them.
Dude, I kind of melted that guy. So be upset. Did I just kill him?
I wasn't sure if this was them because I'd never run into these two players before, but either way, it was nice to get their farm and jackhammers. I depoted them into my farm base, and then I spawned on my main base. But I heard the neighbors from the cave base building outside, and since they had decided to build next to me, and that they also taxed all of my charcoal and sulfur, I decided it was only right to get some revenge.
Man. Dude, I was so scared. It's the DPs, bro. Yeah, these guys are gonna get rolled by the guys up the hill, no?
I had ran into these guys before, and it was a different group than the group that I was beefing with, but the best part was that it was right next to my base, meaning that during this entire fight, I could loot anything and bring it back into my base with ease. This was not a player that was in the Lions group, meaning that they were getting packed out by some random group, and by me sitting on my roof and occasionally killing them and damaging them heavily, I was just being a nuisance, and that's exactly what I wanted.
I downed him. Swear on my life I downed him.
I spawned over at the farm base so that I could come over and catch them from a different angle.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I got the SKN. Let's go. Dude. No way, that's crazy, bro.
Getting this SKS off them was something I hadn't even expected, and it was one of their best guns at the time, so I knew that they would be upset, and they were.
I think they're gonna raid me, dude. Like, I'm being so for real, I'm pretty sure they're gonna raid me. How's it going, Birdie? Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, they're raiding me. 100%.
Their whole team was surrounding my base. I knew what was about to happen. But I hadn't yet gotten all the loot out of my main base. I still had my workbench and their SK in this base, and those were two things that I really wanted. But it seemed like I was too late. They were all outside of my base, and it felt like there was nothing I could do.
my gosh, taking a shot at. Thank goodness.
I knew that it was now or never, and it was nighttime and a fight had just broke out. I figured if I was gonna move, I would have to move now. While they were distracted, it was my only chance. Nick of time, I had just gotten everything that I wanted out of that base. Except for one thing. I forgot the tier 2 workbench. So I was gonna have to spawn over and try to transfer one more time. In this last run, I grabbed everything. I grabbed all the comps that I had out of that base. The only stuff that I left was the bare essentials. Now I had officially transferred everything that I needed out of my old base. Now if I got raided, I wouldn't even have anything to worry about.
Okay, well now the only thing left to do is prepare for the raid on the main. We're probably gonna do it in the morning. Oh. Oh, don't you guys think that's a little dramatic? Don't y'all think that's a little dramatic, man? Dude, they don't know, bro. They don't know. They don't know. I'm so happy, man. Wow, that was quick. I think they might be glad to find literally nothing in that base. I'm so smart, man. I'm so freaking smart, dude. I'm so freaking smart, man.
After I avoided having all my loot taken, I went to go counter this airdrop.
Low-key pressing me a little bit. Like if I die here.
After killing these players, I decided to head back to my base, but that's when this happened.
I would agree if I wasn't lagging my butt cheeks off, bro. Like, what is this, man? Oh, wait. Dude, I need to go.
I had just stolen 5 diesel and an SKS kit off of Elon Musk, which is one of the Lion's teammates. This 5 diesel was worth a lot more than the 6k charcoal that I had gave them. And based on his trajectory, it looked like he was going to run it for sulfur. So I had just put a huge halt in their progress towards raiding. But it was getting late for me, so I decided to hop off after that. But when I got on the next day, I was raided, and it wasn't by Elon Musk or the Lion or anyone from their group. It was from a random Chinese clan that had killed me early in the video. But I was satisfied. I had won in every single way against Elon Musk and the Lion's group. No matter how many times they were able to kill me with their large numbers, I was able to outsmart them in the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.